So basically I was going through Facebook, I was recommended to join this Facebook group called eCom Elites Masterminds. That's basically Steve and Evan Tan's group. I came across their group because I saw Steve, I think it was James Beattie's channel, through an interview, and at the end he sort of shouted out his group. So right after he shouted out his group, I joined it right after the interview. When I joined the group, first post I saw was their Phuket private mastermind, and the moment I joined, the post was actually posted 2 days ago. By the time I read it, 48 hours afterwards, it said sold out. So I was devastated. So when I saw the post, even though it said sold out, I went ahead straight away. I hit up Steve Tan. I messaged him. I was like, hey, I know it's sold out, but is there any way you can slot me in? This is my situation. I want to just learn more, and I'm willing to pay the price to learn. So, so after some time went by, 1 hour went by, 2 hours went by, and roughly around 12 hours went by, he sent me a message. He replied, and my heart was racing. I was like, yes. And at that moment when he said there was a spot available, my heart started racing, because this was the largest amount I've ever invested. 12,000 USD just to go to a mastermind, just to learn from 2 people for 5 days. That's so insane. Like, I've never spent that much money in my life. And I told myself, I've had this gut feeling before, and I'm having the same gut feeling, so I better follow it. So that's what I did. I followed it, went through, paid the deposit, booked the flight, went to Thailand, met up at the mastermind, and it was beautiful. The place, the villa was insane. It was so beautiful. It was so spacious. It's the best. So as you can see, it's insanely beautiful. It's on the coast. There's a cliff. There's a freaking infinity pool. It's beautiful. It had pool tables. It had its own bar. It had so many outdoor table, chairs, kitchen, everything. And on top of it, we had personal chefs. We had basically meals for breakfast, lunch and dinner. There was unlimited coconuts, there was drinks, there was everything. And on top of that, the people were awesome. I was surrounded by 20 like-minded people. Everyone here was high quality. So how it worked was, it was a 5-day event. The first 2-3 days were hot seats, meaning I would sit down, I would answer a few questions such as, how's your store going? What's your biggest roadblock? What do you want to learn from Steve and Evan Tan? What do you think would break if you were to 10x your store today? And there was a lot of questions along that line. And then first, Steve and Evan Tan, they would give their opinion, they would answer, they would give me advice on my situations, and they'll go around the circle. All the other 9 people would then put in their input. If someone didn't have input, they'll just say skip, but a lot of people would just give advice on what they thought, and if they had any solutions, or if they came across the same problems. After that, we'd have breaks. We had a lot of breaks in between. At night, we'd go out, we'd hang out. It was really fun. We'd just go check out Phuket. It was just really amazing, and the vibe and the culture and just the group in general. Everyone's just like-minded, and everyone just sort of understood each other, which was awesome. Some days would actually input theory. So theory was such as, team building, Facebook scaling, product testing, product research, diversification. There was a lot of high-level quality sort of information that you couldn't find anywhere else. And what I then learned is that dropshipping is a real business. Until you sort of treat it like a business, build a big team, only then will you be able to truly succeed in dropshipping and actually make a living out of it. It goes to show that building the team, the power of knowing who and how to hire, the power of knowing how to structure a team, power of knowing how to then look after and make sure everything is okay, and the power of structuring and making sure that everything is working as planned is one of the biggest things when it comes to entrepreneurship. Once you succeed in your first business, using the skill and knowledge, you should be able to then branch into any business you want. And yeah, the networking was insane because, I still keep in contact with these guys. I'm still learning so much. Everyone's just bouncing ideas. The value of the network, the value of the people I was able to meet was just insane. So basically a 1-hour call with my peers and friends I've made from the mastermind could basically save me months of testing and basically give me that month's head start on this new topic. As months came by, as I continued to keep in contact with all the friends I've made on the mastermind, it's definitely paid off, because the 12K helped me get connected with these people who are killing it, who are doing 10x the amount I'm doing. And the fact that I'm able to sort of talk to them, network with people who are doing 100K days, get ideas, bounce ideas back and forth. The fact that I'm even able to be put in that position where I'm able to jump on calls with them, bounce ideas off each other, far exceeds the $12,000.